Yo, what's good everyone? Welcome back to ACS Sneakers. My name is Aiden. Today we are going to be taking a look at 10 fire sneakers, all slated to release in July of 2020. I will just be giving a brief overview of each and every release. If you do want any more of the individual details for any of the sneakers that are listed, I will leave a link in the description area below. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the intro. And kicking us off today, we have a very exciting release. It is the Jordan 5 Alternative Grape, slated to release on July 7th for a retail price of £165. I, for one, am super excited about this release. Based on some research that I did prior to uploading this video, it does appear to me that the entire upper has been crafted from a suede material. I'm very much intrigued to see how that suede material does hold up, and I will definitely be looking to bring you a review after the shoe is released. Now, we have already seen the release of the Jordan 5 Fire Red, as well as the Jordan 5 Top 3, and even though the latter has sat around on shelves, I do see the Jordan 5 Reverse Grape selling out. And in my opinion, this is a must cop. And next upon our list is a highly anticipated sneaker, not only for this list, but for all of 2020. It is the Air Jordan 1 DIOR collaboration, which is slated to release on July 8th for a retail price of £1,800. I, for one, am super excited about this release, even though there is zero chance of me getting anywhere near this shoe. I can still admire the details from afar, and I'm a huge fan of those little intricate details on the shoe that definitely make this stand out, such as the DIOR branding being featured within the Nike swoosh and also being featured within the Wings logo to read DIOR. I really like the subtle detailing on the shoe itself. It looks like a super clean shoe, and I, for one, think this is a must cop for anyone out there that does have the chance. If you do manage to get your hands on this highly limited sneaker, you can expect to make a lot of money reselling. However, if I got my hands on the shoe, I could guarantee that that wouldn't be going anywhere, and it would be straight into my collection. And next upon our list, we do have another entry by Jordan brand. It does look like Jordan is going all out in the month of July, as we do have the Jordan 11 Low in the black cement colorway. This is slated to release on July 9th for a retail price of £180. Based on some little research that I did about this particular shoe, I was very intrigued by the pictures that I have seen. Seeing that elegant elephant print on the Jordan 11 is definitely not something that I've ever seen before, and I'm definitely looking to pick this shoe up for a review. Now, for me, I do see this shoe selling out. A lot of the Jordan 11s that have released recently have sat on shelves, but I do see this one, because of the elephant print and how it actually looks aesthetically, I can see it being a sellout and is a definite must cop in my opinion. Now, for those of you out there like me who have zero chance of getting the Air Jordan 1 DIOR collaboration, all is not lost, as on July 11th we are getting a brand new Jordan 1 release in the highlight smoke grey colourway. This is scheduled to be releasing for a retail price of £120, and I am a huge fan based on the pictures that I've seen. It definitely looks like a much more subtle shoe. It has the highlights of white and grey throughout, and I'm definitely keen to see how this shoe looks in hand. Now, I do see this sneaker being quite limited, like all Jordan 1 highs are, in terms of the fact that they do generally sell out most of the time. Only a few occasions that I can actually think of where a Jordan 1 high is actually sat on shelves, and that is very few and far between. So this one in particular, given how clean and aesthetic the shoe actually is and how nice it does look, I do genuinely believe that this shoe is going to sell out very quickly, and in my opinion, this one is a must cop. Next upon our list, we actually have a shoe that was featured in last month's 10 fire sneakers for June. It is the YEEZY ZYON, which is slated to release on the 18th of July for a retail price of £180. Now, following the release of my last video, the YEEZY ZYON was once again delayed, and to be completely honest, I wouldn't be all that surprised if it was delayed once again. Now, I for one am personally hoping that they do go ahead and release the YEEZY ZYON on the 18th of July, as I'm super excited to try and get hold of this shoe for personal, as well as to be able to bring you a review. Now for me, this shoe is 100% going to sell out and is a must cop. If you guys haven't already, please go ahead and smash that like button. It only takes a few seconds, but it does help the channel immensely as we continue to grow, and it also means a lot to me personally. I hope you guys are feeling the video. Let's go ahead and get back into it. And next up on our list, we have another sneaker releasing on July 18th. This time it is the Jordan 12 in the black and gold colorway, releasing for a retail price of £190. Generally, not a big fan of the Jordan 12 model. I don't really like how it looks on me personally. However, there is something about the black and gold colour blocking that certainly makes this an intriguing proposition for me personally, and I will definitely be looking to pick up this shoe for a review and perhaps even to keep for personal. Now, I do just want to clarify that when I say for personal or for review, that is because I don't always keep every shoe that I do review, and only a select few actually stay in my collection. This for me is a must cop, and I definitely see this shoe selling out. And next up on our list, we have another entry by Yeezy. This time it is the Yeezy 380 in the blue oak colorway, slated to release on July 25th for a retail price of £180. Not really a lot I can say about this release, as I'm personally not looking forward to it at all. I do actually think this is one of the ugliest colorways of all of 2020, and we are only in July, so I will leave you with the words of Sneaker Ajossi.
Boy, Kanye! Kanye, I love Kanye. I love him. You've seen, check out my Yeezy collection if you've not looked at it already. That's my man right there, his music, his shoes. I love my man. But the 380 blue oh my God. What is that? Adidas. What is that? Kanye, what is that shoe? I don't mind the 380, decent model. The Alien, the first one that came out, it's nice. I'm going to pick up a 380, I think, at some point in the future. But this one, bruv, come on. Blue oat, that is not blue oat. It looks like a pumpkin that's got a yeast infection.
And despite everything that we've covered already in regards to the Yeezy 380 Blue Oat, I do still believe that this will sell out like most other Yeezy releases, and I do believe that there is going to be quite a high demand. For most people, this is definitely going to be a cop, but for me, this is absolutely not, and I'll only be looking to get hold of this shoe to bring you a review. Other than that, I want nothing really to do with this release. It's definitely not a colorway for me. Now we have the Air Jordan 4 Off-White collaboration, slated to release on July 25th for a retail price of £180. I, for one, am super excited about this release. I'm really impressed with the overall colour palette that they have used on the Jordan 4 model. And as I covered previously on my review of the Jordan 4 Metallic Reds, which I will leave a link above for, I am a huge fan of the Jordan 4 model, and I'm also a big fan of Off-White in general. So the two coming together for this super impressive release is definitely a must cop for me. I'll definitely be trying to get hold of this shoe for personal as well as a review. Let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts are on the Air Jordan 4 Off-White collaboration. And next up on our list, we have our third Jordan 1 high entry. This time it is the Jordan 1 in the Japan neutral grey colourway, slated to release on July 25th for a retail price of £140. I'm kind of caught in two minds what my feelings are about this pair. Now, I definitely see that it is a futuristic, bold looking shoe, but I'm not actually sure as to whether it will be something that I personally could ever see myself wearing. I'm definitely going to be trying to get hold of this shoe to bring you a review, but I haven't yet made a decision as to whether it would be something I'd like to keep in my collection or something I would be looking to let go. Now, I can 100% see this shoe selling out because it is so different to a lot of the other Jordan 1 models that we've already seen. As I mentioned, it does have that bold, futuristic look. For me, this is a must cop for anyone who is watching. And it does appear that July 25th is a very significant date indeed, as we have another release. This time it is the Grateful Dead Nike SB in the Opti Yellow colourway, which is releasing for a retail price of £110. Now this is a very bold and bright sneaker. We all know how successful the SB has been within 2020, and I can only see it continuing to grow in popularity as we go throughout the year. This one in particular is a very bold sneaker, not something that I could ever see myself wearing, but it is definitely worth the pickup. A lot of SBs that have released have increased dramatically in resale price, and I can definitely see this shoe being in the same category and selling for lots of money in resale. So I can definitely say that this shoe is definitely worth the pickup. It's definitely a cop in my opinion. I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who stuck around to this point in the video. Please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, hitting that bell notification, and I hope to see you again in the next one.